What's going on, everyone? Guys, girls, comic book fans, nerds. I take nerd as a positive thing, I really do. So, we are going to do this little part 2 here of all this Spawn stuff. And like I said, this stuff hasn't been gone through in years, so it's very interesting for me to be the one to go through it. And I'm super honored. I'm stoked to get to touch this stuff, see this stuff, and get to pass it on, hopefully, to people who are going to frame it, keep it alive, because I don't want this stuff getting damaged. So we're gonna keep going. If you didn't see the first video, I bought a collection of comics, very small collection of comics, and I had a friend basically gift me who was in the animation industry and the production industry for a very long time and very big names. She gifted me. I will say gifted because I paid what I feel is an unfair amount for her, and she wouldn't let me pay a dime more. So this was a gift from her to be able to resell and to be able to keep some. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you're interested in anything that you see in this video, you can message me on Instagram, same name as the username below, or you can hit me up at BPERecords@gmail.com. We can work something out, I am sure. So first thing we have is this little animation cell here. Everything in these has dates. It has episode numbers. It has some key things. Some of them have measurements on them. Very cool. So and then we have the art. Yeah, the art that goes with that. It's upside down. Yeah, it's upside down. So both of them together. That's what we got. You can kind of get an idea of the size. Some of the stuff is small, and then some of it is massive. And when I say small, I mean this, 12 by 12, maybe a little bit bigger. That's like the smallest. And then it goes all the way up to maybe 3 feet or so. So some of it is absolutely massive. So like I said, none of this stuff was in order, so I'm trying to see if we can show the art along with what's going on here. So it looks like this one is this. So we have the animation. And we have... Oh, it's upside down. So really cool. And then we have the drawing that corresponds with that. The cool thing is a lot, I mean, this is animation, so there are so many pieces to these scenes that are very similar, but each one is different. So this, yeah, so I'm not going to rip this off, but this is... It doesn't look like there's anything under it. So that's beautiful drawing there. And it's got film on the back, it's painted underneath, and the paper's actually stuck to it. So I'm unsure. I'm really trying to see which way is up and down. So we've got a few of these different sequences here. And then we got the, looks like a Spawn leg and his cape kind of hanging out there. There's a lot, guys. Awesome. So we got a little one-off thing there. have to go through this at the end and really see what goes with what, because some of these pieces all go together. So this was one that I really wanted to keep because it has the layering and it's so well done. I mean, this is beautiful to me. So you have the background painted there, and again, you can literally smell the paint on this. And then you have the layered piece that goes with it, and it's actually, I think, 2 pieces total. This is gorgeous to me. Love this. We have some more of the rock scene there, and then some art for that. Oh, cool. See, I didn't see this. I did again. So you guys are seeing this a lot. A lot of this is like the first time I'm seeing this, and yeah. And again, this stuff has been basically like locked up. So you're kind of some of the first people to see this, these specific ones ever, and probably for the first time in a long time. So this is a really cool little piece. Which kind of stinks because I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off. That paper is going to probably be stuck to this because it is, again, paint. And this stuff has been sitting forever. I mean, this is really cool. So I'll see what I can do with that. I'm not a miracle worker, so we'll see. Yeah, so the folders, I don't know if I said in the first video, the folders kind of correspond, sort of. So they're kind of helpful when looking through the episodes and trying to figure out what the heck is going on in some of these. And then sometimes not. So just got a black background there. So this looks like another really cool layered piece. So you have the painted storyboard background there. And again, all these have their writing up top, down below. In the animation cell, they say HBO animation on it. There's no signatures, nothing like that. So this one is a gorgeous little piece. Love that as well. Oh man. So here's actually the drawings for that piece that we saw a couple minutes ago that I really liked. I'll pull this back out because it really shows how much effort goes into animation here. So this is the piece that you saw, and we're gonna put it together with all the art here that goes with that. Guys, I know there's only so much you can do in a YouTube video, so yeah. But I am, yeah, to say I'm happy about this purchase, and there's another piece that corresponds with that. To say I'm happy with this, understatement. I think that goes with that as well, just a couple bricks there. So we have another one of the Angela cells. I think we had 2 or 3 of these in the first video. Here's another one. And each one is slightly different with her legs moving or the positioning of the swords, or just slightly different. We actually have some more of those. So, and again, it's really hard to tell, but you've got so there's a clear cell, which, you know, if it were me, I'd just cut down the film and frame the heck out of this bad boy, and I'd probably frame it next to the art that goes with it. So really cool. I mean, it looks like we have quite a bit of those. And it looks, so we had at least 2 or 3 in the first video, and there's even more there. And it looks like there's some more. So we have some different art. And like I said, everyone is slightly different when I've looked through them. There's another. And there's another. Some of these things will say proof, test, things like that on them. There's a lot of abbreviations on these things. A lot of numbers. It looks like we have a lot of these. So again, each one numbered differently. Each one, yeah, different letters on it, everything. So again, I will tell you guys, all of this stuff, for the most part, is for sale. I will only be keeping a few pieces. I don't need, 50 to 100 pieces of Spawn art. I just don't. But if you are interested in a small piece, if you are interested in anything in particular, let me know. The biggest issue is going to be shipping a lot of this bigger stuff. Unless people don't mind if it's bent or rolled, but that's going to be the only issue. But when you're rolling these things, again, shipping's going to be complicated because some of the stuff is painted, and yeah, so shipping's going to get a little complex. Alright, so just looks like we've got some blank pieces that probably go with the Angela pieces there. We've got a black piece of paper. There's a really cool scene here, and I don't know what it is. There's a couple scenes here. And again, I'm excited to kind of go back and watch the show, because it has probably been 15 years since I've watched the show. Like I said, when I watched it, if you've never seen it, I don't know if it's rated R, rated MA, whatever. This was on HBO, and it was a raunchy show. And I just did not, it was uncomfortable for me as a kid to watch it. So now I'd watch it while my kids are asleep. And it wouldn't really affect me. So, yeah, I'm going to take a quick break here for coffee, not bourbon. The cup's a liar. But yeah, so I don't do a lot of these videos. I don't show off my collection. I don't do anything like that. I have a lot of art. I do not show it off. I don't like doing that. I'm not here to get robbed. But I'm also in a business where you buy and sell, and as soon as something is worth more to someone else, this stuff is all tangible. It's cool. It's cool to have, but if it's worth more to someone else and it's going to put food in my kids' mouths, I'm very okay moving something to someone else who's going to respect it and love it a lot more than I will. Especially when it comes to posters, prints. I've probably got, I don't know, 40 posters, prints, and original art from different artists. Derek Hess is one of my absolute favorite artists, if you guys know Derek Hess. He's kind of famous for like this sketchy thing he does. This sketchy, I mean, I'm sure there's a really fancy art name for this, but it looks like I mean, it's a sketch, and it's really cool. A bunch of lines. It's really cool. But he's done everything from like Stone Temple Pilots posters, Smashing Pumpkins posters, concert posters. Bunch of, I know he did a Thursday. I mean, we're getting into the emo stuff here. He did a Thursday album cover, a little split. Everything from again, like Zayo and Under Oath back in the day. I mean, really cool stuff, and he's one of my absolute favorites. So I've got a ton of stuff from him. I've got some Todd McFarlane stuff. Got a bunch of Jim Lee stuff. Got that Black Cat art germ thing that I won out of that Spider-Man booth. Got a bunch of stuff. So, and it just keeps piling up. So, I just don't need any more. I really don't. So, we're gonna go into the last little bit of this Spawn animation collection here, and this is the big stuff. I don't know how I'll ship this. This may be stuff that I actually save and throw into like an auction, like a physical auction one day, because I don't know how I'll actually be able to ship it without damaging anything. So you see how big my head is versus how big these are. This stuff is massive. So these are the bigger ones in the collection. And we have, looks like the art for that first one. The drawings there. Man. Yeah. So, yeah, this stuff, like I said, super cool. I am lucky. I'm happy. So it looks like we just have another drawing of the two guys that were in the first one, plus this here, and then the drawings behind it. I'll try to get through this because there's a lot. Not a lot. We're winding down. We're winding down. I'm excited. So this is kind of cool, and I'm gonna see if I can run through these real quick because it looks like there's a heap of them, and they're all slightly different. It looks like from the back. So let's see. Yeah, so they're all slightly different, but there's 5 or 6 of these. So really, really cool there. Just really cool. So again, these are the type of ones that they have the, let's see if we can show it off, but that's what this one is looking like. And in the bottom, you can kind of see the HBO animation sticker. That's on maybe about 50% of these. That is on the I don't even know what you call it, like not the lamination, but the little clear film cells. That's on most of those. Not all of them have it, but it is on a good majority of them. Oh, I have not seen this, and that is awesome. So the good thing is like when I've seen the original art from the shows, it's always like a cape or something weird. But in this lot, I mean, it's good pieces. It's good subject matter, easy to display. I love it. And that one's got the HBO sticker on it as well with the art behind it. Again, just really, really cool. We got tons of tissue paper here, which is good. So we have another one of those. And it looks like all of these big ones, for the most part, have that HBO animation seal on there. Okay. I am trying to keep these separate because, again, these aren't screen printed. Like they're it's like paint. And you know, if you buy one and you see it, you're gonna smell the paint. Really, really cool. You're just gonna smell the paint. It's awesome. So there's that. It's got the drawing behind it. Looks like a shadow almost. So really cool. And again, that has the HBO animation sticker on the bottom. So yeah, looks like we got a couple more things. Before we end with the last big couple things. I want to thank you guys for tuning into this. This has been, I don't share a lot of my thrifting and finding and treasure hunting adventures with y'all. Mainly because I hate editing videos. I do this because it's fun, and when it becomes not fun anymore, I won't do it anymore. Because, yeah, I'm not here to take time out of my family life and out of my personal life, dealing with anything that you could deal with mental health wise. So I do this because it's almost therapeutic. It's really cool to get to talk to you guys. I've met so many cool people online. Yeah, this community is amazing. It really is. So these last few pieces look to me like some of the best ones. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. If you, again, are interested in anything you've seen in the first video or this video here, minus the comics are mine. If you like anything, shoot me a message. You can find me on Instagram at the same name as the channel here, Alan May, or you can find me through the emails at BPERecords@gmail.com, and look at this beast. This is colored, layered. Let's see if we can get some close-up. You see measurements. I mean, that is just gorgeous. I don't see the HBO animation thing on that. Good Lord, that's beautiful. So, and we got another one of those. Hey, there really is a lot in this collection. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know it's tedious. I know this video is not for everybody. It is, a few people are going to love it, and a lot of people are probably just going to pass by it. But it's not for the people. Oh, good Lord, this is gorgeous. So I absolutely know someone's gonna want this, and this is layered. This is two separate pieces here that are layered, and it's got the HBO animation seal down there. That is awesome. So yeah, love that, and it still smells like paint. Hard to tell what goes together here. That's the only issue that I'm having, because again, no one's touched this in years. So I'm gonna try to layer this just right. So you have the same one that you have, but you actually have the art that goes with it, and the HBO animation sticker down there. And the cell there. Really, really cool. We literally have a two pieces left, something like that. So again, I'm so excited for you guys to get to check this out. As excited as you guys are for watching, listen, I literally almost went to the bathroom on myself when she pulled all this out, because I knew she had it. I did not know it was anything this massive. I didn't know it was anything this detailed. I have cell art from Spider-Man, from some animated shows. Nothing like this at all. There's that piece there, and it's layered with the artwork. So beautiful, and then you have the HBO animation stickers at the bottom. So one last piece in this entire collection for you guys to see, and we're going to close out this video. Again, if you like anything in this and you want to see something up close and you want to buy it, I'm located in Florida. I'd hate to ship this stuff, but I would love to ship it to someone who cares about it. So if you like it, if you want any of it, send me a message down on Instagram, Alan May, same as the channel name, or BPERecords@gmail.com. And I don't know, I can't even get me in the picture with this. This is massive. So this I will keep. Really, really cool. I love it. Good Lord, that's large. Yeah. So I thank you guys for tuning in. I'm so excited that you guys got to go through this with me. It's a fun little journey. Again, I do this for a living. I pick up estates. I go through people's collections and stuff, and I get to see stuff, and I get to see people's lives and their history and their loves. And rarely do I ever get to see stuff that leaves me in awe. Really, I mean, I've seen a lot, and this is a collection that's left me in awe. By how big it is, by how massive it is, by how complete it is, by how clean it is. And again, this was something that I didn't scam anyone. This was something that, again, my name was out there to find these kind of collections, and this was not a random person. This was a friend, like a person I knew, and we just had never talked about this stuff. I don't really, on my personal Facebook, since I never talk about what I do. So this is going to lead me to talk about it more, because you never know who has what, whose brothers and cousins and grandpas have what. So keep throwing your name out there. Keep throwing that you are a collector, that you enjoy the comics, that you enjoy the novels, that you enjoy the figures, whatever you enjoy. Let it be known, because people, this stuff will happen to you. I guarantee it. You will find this stuff. So, friend of a friend of a friend, it will happen. I appreciate you guys following me on this journey. I've still got unboxing videos coming up this week. I've still got all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I thank you guys for tuning in. Hit me up if you guys are interested in anything you've seen in video 1 or video 2. Peace out, guys. Follow, like, subscribe. We may do a giveaway for some of this art soon. We'll probably do a giveaway for some of this art soon. At least a piece or two we'll probably do a giveaway. And that's just my thank you for you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, keep in touch with that. Be notified of new videos, new content, new giveaways, new things like that. And I appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon.